So this pass where they're grabbing your pant either here, or punching to the ground. Grabbing the collar, stuffing through, and then walking, right? So that's the pass that I want to focus on defending today. So, knee shield, he's here, right? Obviously, if he grabs my collar, right, you're just gonna break it and control it. For this one, we're gonna have our nice frames here. I wanna go grip. You can either go pistol or you can go cats. For this one, we'll go cats. I wanna rotate onto my side and keep a nice frame. And then we're gonna extract this leg, go for an arm drag. So once I extend, it's hard for him to start to pressure in, right? I have my foot active and it's high. And then I'm gonna extract, kick, and then I come up. So I'm using the momentum of that kick to pendulum my leg up, and then I'm in a nice position to take the back. So again, knee shield, right? We're controlling this. If he has it, right, I want you to break that grip because I don't want him to have that control. Obviously, you can keep your shoulders back to prevent him from grabbing, right? But if we're controlling, we're a little bit better. So here, we're gonna elevate, keeping our frame. We're gonna kick out, pendulum, and then come up. Connect our hands, take her back. Okay? One more time, right? I'm controlling, I'm going cats. Good. Elevate, keeping that distance control. Out, kick, and then I come up. Seatbelt, and take us back. Okay, so simple one to start. Any questions? All right, 1, 2, 3. So we went from a pretty simple counter. We're gonna go more athletic, and then we're gonna go less athletic.
Go less athletic.
So for this one, I want to make sure that you are pistol gripping, right? I don't care if I'm close to him or not. What I do care about is we're going to do that same thing. So my right hand is gripping, not my left, my right hand, right? When I elevate, I want to go really high up into his armpit here, and my left hand is going to grab right here on the elbow. And the reason why is because I want to control this arm. But if I just use my shin and this pistol grip, he can push, he can still pass me, right? There's too much control. So I need to get onto my side like I did before, and I'm gonna pull this elbow in nice and tight. So now when I'm using my shin forward, I'm hooking really high on his armpit, and I'm pulling in tight so it makes his arm straight. Whether he continues to grip or not, even if he grips, I can use this to break his grip. So either I can extract my foot or he pressures in and I can pull my foot out, right? And I'm just gonna do a little bit of like a solo guard recovery right there. And then I'm gonna figure 4 and lock. And you'll notice that he didn't have a chance to grab his own thigh because I have the pistol grip and I have his arm and I'm pinching like this. Then notice how I'm figure 4 like a calf version. I just go to the wrist and I finish, right? Or if I wanted to do the standard roll over sweep, I can. So I weave. I need pistol grip, and the reason why is because during this transition, if he lets go and I have cat's paw, he can pummel and he can start grabbing my sleeve. That's the problem that I don't want because I don't have much control. But if we're here, pistol, and he lets go ahead and let go, I have control over where this arm goes. So that's the reason why we're going pistol, and I'm using the palm to push him away. So he grabs, I go pistol, I want to go high up onto my side, and I'm going to pull and make tension right here, right? If you can pull out your leg here, you can. If he pressures in because he wants to pass, you can pull out, rotate right there. And I have good control over this arm. I go to the wrist, and I finish. How are we feeling about that so far? Good?
Good, coach.
Tough crowd, Brian. All right, so pistol, right? I'm going to elevate here and grab right there. That's what I want. Extract, figure 4. And I can finish with that pistol grip and with my hand right here on the elbow, and I can finish the armbar here, or I can go to wrist, or if he rolls over, right, make sure that you maintain control over your legs and pinching. Don't follow him to the right, to the left, and I can finish the armbar right there.
That was the more athletic or the less athletic?
This is the athletic version, yeah? Okay, so we're in that same position, right? What's nice is, because I'm in this orientation, I can go for cat's paw. I can use my foot on his hip, and then I can flare out my knee like this, so I can start controlling. So it's almost like it is lasso, but it's not as deep. Obviously with lasso, I want to be like really, really close to my hip. So we're like here. So now I'm going to scoot in. I want to control that ankle. I scoot in and grab the ankle. My knee, as I'm sweeping, my knee's going to go to the center line for more tension. I'm going to stomp on the hip. I'm going to bridge and flare out my knee. So he's just going to dump over to his right side, like this. So now I have control, right? He's obviously going to try to come up, so I can control either overhooking, hand grip, C-clamp. I'm going to go head control, back step, and then start driving him over. So it's a very, very small dump over to the side. Your partner might even have a really terrible base where you can just go 1, 2, and just flare, and then you can go. But if they know that I'm controlling on this side, I may not be able to. So I have my knee shield, right? I'm blocking the cross face with this arm. I'm going to put my foot on the hip and flare open. That should break the grip. If not, it's okay. Come underneath, my knee goes. I'm going to bridge and flare. So I'm planting, my knee is flaring out, and I'm going to bridge my hips like this. Once I bridge, I'm going to rotate and then come up. I can control, head control, and then start driving him over. Right? Cat's paw. Right? I'm right here. He's trying to go for the pass. Obviously, I'm protecting the pass. Here, foot, and flare. Cupping, bridging, and rotating. Head control, pant, and switch. Okay? Again? All right, let's face this way. So he's going for that weave, right? So here, planting and flaring. Coming underneath. If the leg starts coming up, right, you're going to control this leg, get cross face, back step, and then come up to side control. Okay, any questions? All right, 1, 2, 3. What do you do when they start pressing down and they hug both legs like this? Then their weight goes back and they're going to pass over to this direction, right? That's what they want to do. So just real quickly, obviously when here he compresses, he starts walking back, so now my hooks aren't active. I want to start framing right here on his head. Ideally, if I can get my knee free, that's good. And if he's really tight with it, I can retract and then start coming up, so I have like my crucifix entry. Right? It's just a very simple counter. So he's here and compressing, because if he was on his knees, it's easy for me to control because I have distance management with my feet. As soon as he starts walking up, right, you need to push him to the direction that he's going, right? And then I can start extracting and then coming out, flaring out my knee so I can start going to crucifix. So I just want you to do that real quick with your partner. Just pushing, framing, seeing where they're gonna go, extracting that top leg, go to crucifix, okay? 1, 2, 3.